the way, why would you leave Jaden Daniels? You got to protect the kid too. That's another guy. I mean, well, it brings up a great question. We get whack.
Elmer Fudd clever? Don't make me laugh. The fact is, Elmer Fudd is the dumbest hunter I have ever had the pleasure to encounter.
Okay, Wabbit, we'll see whose IQ is PU.
Marriage
is what brings us together.
Welcome to Blow the Whistle, and we will talk about shapes and colors tonight.
Tell you what, we'll just talk about shapes and colors now.
I think that is a good discussion to have right here.
Shapes and colors?
No.
Another thing we learn at school is how to count. Can you help me count these cars?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job.
Blow the Whistle. Your greatest little internet radio show everywhere you go. Always live on sportsoundchicago.com. Let's go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned here in. Oh my God. You are tuned in here on Blow the Whistle on sportsoundchicago.com. Man, it's been a little bit of a while. I'm a little rusty.
What you get for taking 2 weeks off, man?
I know, but I'm back. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tyler Butterball Beautiful. I'm here with my boy.
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
And we are missing, as you guys know, a few extras of the crew, but everyone's busy. We got the holidays going.
David's trying to beat you out for a job.
I know. Dave and I got a friendly
Competition's at hand, folks.
I was going to mess with him. He like, what should I expect for this meeting? I was going to be like, I ain't telling you because I didn't know what I was expecting either. Playing a fair game here, pal.
Is Blow the Whistle breaking up because of controversy with work?
Tyler entered the transfer portal. Tyler and David entered in the transfer portal. 2 years of eligibility. But no, and then Frankie, I mean, obviously Nick's a busy dude. He's working all weekend,
Yeah.
so I think Mondays is his one day that he can chill, like relax and not have to do the crazy thing that we do in sports. Frankie out there looking for a job because he's done paying the school now, so he's not owned by the school no more.
Lucky.
I know, right? They owe me. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, happy Monday. It is a Bears Monday.
Yes, sir.
For this at least first 30 minutes because we are going to be talking about the Bears 31-3 win over the Browns. And I was at that game. I was there. And I'm going to kind of share about my little experience. It was a fun time because, everyone was calling me crazy about the weather, which rightfully so. I don't blame you guys.
I've lived in this city my whole life. I respect anybody who sits out there and stuff. But also, you have a comfortable home with a warm couch. Hopefully, you have heating or not. Everybody's different, but guys, just saying, if you're out there and your soda is freezing before it can hit the cup,
it was,
or your beer, or anything. If your liquid that you're trying to pour into as a drink is freezing before it's out of the container, you may want to consider moving indoors.
Andrew, explain to me this. Why does the beer cart have ice in the thing?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
It's not,
why bother?
You don't need.
And that temperature, why bother? Save it.
I was so confused. He pulled it out of ice. I'm like,
oh.
And he's outside. He's outside.
How chill do you want your beer?
You wanted a slushie.
Obviously.
Apparently, I posted it on my Twitter, and I was just like, I had a Blue Moon slushie, 6.5 out of 10.
That's actually, you know what? Somebody better jump on that. Nobody's done beer slushies.
Make it easier to drink because I had to squeeze this thing like a damn push pop. And then I ended up busting the can.
It's frozen.
Yeah, I know. It was just slush, and I was like, all right, I'm getting a Miller Lite. Get a Miller Lite. Freaking it started to freeze while I'm in the middle of drinking it. My cousin had the right idea, and he kept getting those Simply hard lemonades.
Yeah,
it's got hard alcohol in it, so it don't freeze. So he had no issues. And so I saw him walk in. I'm like, "Are you getting one of those?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Can you grab me one?" I'm like, "I haven't had a full beer." Because by the time I got a chance to get close to half, it froze on me. But
oh boy,
no, I finished off the game with that. Luckily, he went at the right time because then he didn't have to see DeAndre Swift's second touchdown.
He didn't have to experience pain.
No, but he was a good sport. He's one of those Browns fans, which is funny, die hard, but he knows they suck. He's like, I'm just here. He kept telling the fans that was sitting next to us. He's like, I'm just here because he's like, if it wasn't for these guys being my cousins, like I'm just here to watch Myles Garrett break the sack record. He's like, and once I just want that to happen so I can stop going. He's like, I can stop coming to these games.
Done. I'm done.
Yeah. No, he's going next week to Browns Bills, and ironically enough, my youngest brother's going to that game.
Oh, really?
Because he's got buddies that are Browns and Bills fans, and he's like, screw it, I'll come.
Yeah, okay.
And tickets were cheap, and so they're gonna meet up. But
they better be cheap.
I would hope so. These weren't that bad. I got mine for $100, but I was like in the 300.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah. I was playing it like the stock market. I was just, I was holding.
Sometimes you got to, man.
I was communicating with my brothers and my cousin. I was like, all right, guys, like they're getting cheaper, so let's just hold.
It's expensive, folks. I mean, geez.
They opened up at like damn near $200 a ticket.
That's insane.
And those were like nosebleeds way up in the top, and that's where you'd be miserable because that's where you get hit by the wind.
That's nuts.
So I was like, no thanks. But no, it was great watching the Bears put the beating on the Browns 31-3.
Yeah.
My takeaways from this game really is just I was a little surprised to see how much they were going with the pass game. And I thought Caleb played pretty well.
Absolutely.
This is probably one of his better games this year. I mean, no interceptions, 2 touchdowns, just less than 60 yards shy of his first 300-yard game this season. Which again, I'm not that overly worried about it. I mean, this was in negative 10-degree weather, and for him to see him sling the ball and be able to put it on the spot, we all saw that DJ Moore touchdown. I mean.
Yeah.
Could you say a little luck was in there? Of course. But, I mean, he put in a spot where only DJ Moore could make a play on that.
Yeah.
But obviously it could have been picked off. But, wow, that was just a complete dart. And then just some of the other passes. He was getting everyone involved. Luther Burden had himself a nice game. Colson Loveland had a good game. But I think the biggest one was just getting DJ Moore some more targets because that was like everyone's biggest worry and concern, and they were all like, what the hell? And then they still were able to get a good balance on the run game. DeAndre Swift, 98 yards to both touchdowns. Even Monungai had some good impactful runs to get them the first down and stuff like that. So I overall loved it. And Ozzie Trapillo did a solid job against Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about a second-round rookie from Boston College. It was...
you're not going to stop him completely, but he slowed him down, if anything.
The guy that's about to beat the all-time sack record in a season, I have no complaints. Possibly. He's going to. There's still, 3 more games left in the season?
Yeah, 3 or 4 more games. Well, I mean, listen, there is the distinct possibility that you have to count in the outside... Well, not the outside factors, but the other outsider factors of gets hurt. Maybe he doesn't get a chance to sack the other quarterback at some point. But, yeah, I mean, it seems like at this point he's on a mission. He's on a tear, which I guess that money paid for something. Hey, the Browns got something going. Because, watching this game, first off, all for what the Bears are, the whole stink that anything that was left on the disrespect towards Caleb Williams, and I say disrespect as a broader term, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just for the sake of lack of words I can find in my head. But anybody who has basically been trying to downplay him, this, that, and the other, and the last thing that was kind of hanging there was, well, how does he play in this super cold weather that comes through Chicago? Because obviously, he's been at USC, right? He's been there for a while. Oklahoma, it gets cold there. It's windy there. It's cold, but it doesn't. Some reason it doesn't get like this usually over there. I don't know why. But he is from Washington, folks. He is kind of used to this. So
yeah, exactly.
It's not like he goes to California and it's I'm all warmed up now. Cold will hurt me forever. No, this isn't a Tua thing where he's always grown up in warm weather.
Right.
This is a kid who understands how to be able to play in that cold. Yes, it's the NFL. Yes, this is a stadium where it's a vacuum where if the cold's coming in, it comes in like a funnel.
Oh yeah. Brutal.
You said it wasn't windy though. I don't think it got windy till later after the game.
Yeah, not till later, but the wind really wasn't that big of a factor. You saw the flags and the goalposts weren't moving.
Not too much.
We never got hit. I mean, it could also be where I purposely got us seated where we were kind of like in the corner and we had like a lot of blockage. So that's where I was like, I was telling everybody, I'm like, it's worth like where Frankie sat. Our guy Frankie was at the game.
Yes, he was.
Where he sat was going to be like, was probably like $20 cheaper. But I told them, I'm like, I'd rather spend an extra $20 on these tickets to go where I know we have a better chance to not get hit by the wind.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the wind wasn't all that much of a factor. It was just because it was so cold, like I was saying, the drinks were freezing. Like that ball is hard.
That's
when your hands get that cold, it's hard to grip that ball.
And that's the thing is that watching him play in that game with, no Roma Dunze, right? No Benedict out there, still Ozzy Trapilo, who's taking on the best defensive player, the best defensive end in the NFL, and the way that offense played, I was more and more watching this team play. Mm-hmm. You get a great sense of they understand who they are, where their bread and butter's at, but now they're also, I think, expanding the playbook more because they're getting comfortable.
Yeah.
Right? You can see, and again, I know it's the Browns. Like, you have to reference.
Right.
I'm sorry, Cleveland. You have to reference it like it's the Browns.
Right.
Like the Titans, like any other bad team in the NFL. It is what it is. But for what we saw, it looked like Caleb was able to drop back, get into rhythm, hit his guys on time. And yes, obviously he had some moments where he had to ad-lib.
Yeah.
With the crescendo of his ad-lib moments being in this game where he is trapped on the sideline. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You can kiss that goodbye. He should go out of bounds. That ball should be incomplete.
Or just throw the ball away.
The ball should even be intercepted. You could argue that too. And he puts it in a spot which is high enough. Looking at the trajectory of it, it's high enough to go out of bounds. But it's still high enough where if you are Colston Loveland, DJ Moore, whoever, you have hops. Mm-hmm. You can go get that ball.
Right.
But there's also the distinct possibility that, the DB could go get it too.
Yeah.
But it's in a spot where it's like, that makes sense. He's throwing the ball kind of away, but it's still in play where if somebody can get it. And DJ Moore just is like, this is my time.
Yeah.
And just after that, I didn't text you guys, but I was going to be like, all right, I don't know if they can get rid of DJ Moore yet because he just made it a spectacular. I mean, that's a great jump. That's kind of like that's the catch, that Joe Montana to Dwight Clark moment. That's obviously in a playoff, and that's a huger moment than this. But that's that moment where you go like, no, that's not supposed to happen,
right?
And that tells you that Caleb's special. That tells you that Ben Johnson's special. That clearly tells you that there's structure here that is building up to a moment where we're starting to say, okay, the Bears are now legit.
Yeah. I think that I'm right there with you. Like, that is, to me, yesterday's game kind of wouldn't say so much established for me that Caleb finally has this playbook in grasp, but I think he's
put his foot down.
He's putting his foot down, and he's
I'm a quarterback. I can play.
Exactly. And he's playing to the system.
Yes.
And like getting the system. He's understanding things, knowing where his guys are going to be. You're not seeing much of miscommunication on different positions, like different spots where his receivers are supposed to be. Like, that is starting to get under control. And he's, like you said, he's getting confidence making those throws and stuff like that. Like, there's only like, what, 2 quarterbacks in the league right now that I would say that would even consider making that throw on top of completing it. Like, I would say,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to put him on the same tier, but like that's like Mahomes-esque level where he would be throwing that kind of ball, or that's even Josh Allen.
Yeah, that's top 10 quarterback kind of play. That's
right.
That's that elite. When we talk about that elite status that we have discussed with Caleb, that a lot of people, again, they try to downplay it. That's the reason why. Listen, Jaden Daniels, I think, could do the same thing too. Drake May, of course. Those guys have established themselves as well too.
Yeah.
But this is why, if you had picked either one of these guys at 1, if you're the Bears, you can sit here and say comfortably, yeah, we've got a quarterback.
Yeah.
This just confirms, though, that with Jaden going to the playoffs and winning a playoff game last year, with Drake May right now looking like he's probably going to win MVP, you can sit there and go, where one guy did one thing and the other guy's doing this now, you have the guy that's kind of like maybe in the middle, let's say. Mm-hmm. Like, and I don't mean like top to bottom. Like, he's in the middle.
Yeah.
He's the middle child, right? But he's still doing spectacular things.
He's still playing great.
Yeah, he's the reason. There's a reason why they are in these games. You take away his touchdowns, this team is losing.
No doubt. No
They don't.
doubt.
They don't even come close to that Packers game without him. Right?
right.
You can't take that away. You need him in these games. It's clear. You need a quarterback like him. You've got a quarterback in Caleb Williams. He is now, again, you said it. He's not elite. He's not top of the line, but he's established. It is starting to establish him as one of those dudes.
Exactly. And I think over time, I mean, we're going to see it, I think, next year, like a big jump. From this
Progress.
offense. I definitely think that.
First year in the offense.
Exactly. And do we have to remember of how Jared Goff played in Ben Johnson's first year of that offense?
Yeah.
It was not pretty. This, at least, they're winning, and Caleb's playing really well.
Yeah.
So the people that I hear calling in on the station at 6-7 The Score,
It's sour grapes or whatever.
Let's put Tyson Bagent in, people. The fans that the
See how
the
that
losers
goes.
you see on Twitter that are like still
Tyson could do that. Could he? They had to bring in
They're still-
Peterman to go have him throw a football.
these fans are still not over the whole Justin Fields thing. And I'm like, he can't even start over Tyrod Taylor.
Can't start over Brady Cook.
God, it's like, guys, get over it. Yes, I had a lot. It was a lot of fun when Justin was on the team. He was a fun, exciting player. But my eyes opened up, and he would not be able to do the things that Caleb's doing right now.
If you were,
He's even a better scrambler than Justin, for God's sake.
if you want to play Madden and you want to play NCAA football, Justin Fields is a
for it.
great guy to go play with. If you want to actually have a football team that's winning football games, that's why you go get Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
That's why you go get him.
I get so frustrated when I see people still like that.
Oh, because I think a lot of people are doing that because they know it gets your gullet.
clicks.
It gets my. I'm not
Yeah,
even
I
a
know.
Bears fan, but it gets my gullet because the problem is that I sold so hard for this kid because you can see the talent's there. I mean, he wins the Heisman for a reason.
Right.
He still had a great year in his senior year there for USC. It's just last year he had a really bad coaching staff around him, and he still performed.
Exactly.
Now he's doing it, and he's got a great coaching staff. Imagine like you said,
From top
imagine
to
what
bottom.
happens when he goes into next year where it's like, wow, I get another year with this offense. We get another year better. We get draft picks that make us a little bit better.
Yeah.
People, this is that moment, by the way, too, where free agents are going to look at the Bears and go, I think
That's
I
a
want
nice
to.
destination.
I want to go to Chicago now.
Like, I mean, you got Ben Johnson that is
Come on.
we hate the word culture, but
Yeah.
like you mentioned it just like a few minutes ago, is that this team is buying in. Like you can tell that
Right.
everyone on the team last year was just miserable.
Look at that locker room.
These guys come on the field every day, and you can just see it where they're like, "We're the better team than you guys are, and
Yeah.
we're about to prove it."
Absolutely.
And they will do anything that they can to just put the pedal to the metal and stomp on your throat. And it's exciting. And
It's
right now,
beautiful.
and we were talking about it before we started, was that with the Packers loss and the Lions loss, like there's a good chance that we're down to the wire where the Bears could end up winning this division. They might finish.
They're in first place right now.
They're in first place of the division right now. I think they're second in the entire NFC.
Correct.
And
Yes.
so obviously you're going up against the Rams,
yeah.
which you're only a game behind of them. And
Which really right now in the NFC, I mean, of the teams, they're the only one that I really kind of look at and go, that's a little tough. Well, maybe the Seahawks.
I was going to say
Maybe
that's
the
the
Seahawks.
one that when you're looking at the rest of their schedule, that's the one that could be interesting.
Right.
Like if Bears beat the Packers next week on Saturday,
Right.
I think that almost pretty much establishes they probably will win that division.
If they beat
More
the
than
Packers,
likely.
I think they're in. I think that wins them the division.
I think it does. And then they beat the Packers. Rams lose to the Seahawks. Now Bears could have a first round bye.
They could.
We might not even be talking about
and
wild card.
And that's perfect for them considering that they need a break to kind of maybe get these guys healed up a bit.
Yeah.
To get Edmonds and all these other dudes back on the field, that's exactly what they kind of need. So if that can be achieved, great. But like right now in the NFC, I can't see another team outside of like right now it's the Seahawks and the Rams. And obviously, I could be wrong. Anybody can beat anybody, I think, on any given Sunday, Monday, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But regardless, right now, if you stack them up on paper, Seahawks and Rams right now look like the two best teams in the NFC. With the Bears, I would say, approaching on that, and the Packers are not too far back either.
No, they're not. Now,
Like I give them props too. So
we'll talk about them more in the next segment. I kind of
that might have changed though.
Yeah,
that might have changed.
I didn't get a chance to lay out the show, but that's all right. You guys kind of understand what we do on Mondays. But let's talk. I want to talk about, since we got like a few more minutes here.
Talk about the Browns.
No. The Browns.
Let me say this for the Browns if I can, just real quick. Then.
Yeah,
just if I may.
Of course.
Shador still has because I know people are going nuts about this game and about is he a franchise quarterback or not. He has every possibility to still be their franchise quarterback. The problem is that you watch that game, the interception, the Jerry Jeudy thing. Receiver should have caught that. That should have been a touchdown.
That should have been.
But
I was right there.
He's a rookie. The inconsistency is going to be there. The other 2 interceptions, bad passes. He's still doing what Caleb Williams and others have done. He's running into the sack. He's going to get over that. That's going to get out of him as long as it gets coached properly.
Yeah.
And he continues to grow. So, to Browns fans, he still has a chance. Although I will say they still might go look for a quarterback in the draft.
They might
have to be prepared for that.
I don't know if they go early, though. I think
that's the only thing
I don't think they shouldn't. I think to me,
either, but
I think
you can talk yourself into it, though.
I will say, as much as we bash on the kid and stuff like that, it's more of his character that it seems like that we've heard.
It's the off-field stuff, yeah. It's the kind of, it's the media. A lot of it has been played up in a lot of ways by media and other things.
But he looks good for right now.
The throw to Isaiah Bond was phenomenal.
Both of them.
They were great.
Really good. Watch
Clearly, he and Bond have a bond.
No, he's got good moments. He plays really well.
He and Fannin are fantastic together as tight end quarterback.
Another record to watch out for outside of Myles Garrett. Fannin could break most receptions by a Browns rookie.
That's insane.
Next week.
That's nuts.
I think he only needs 2 or 3 more.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Sorry, David and Njoku, you're done.
Yeah,
this kid.
This kid's good.
I've been telling people
he's the Bowling Green kid, right?
Bowling Green.
Yeah.
He set the record receiver as a tight end. I'm telling you, this kid could be Antonio Gates 2.0.
I think people forget. I don't think we really realize. Before we talked about it, but this was a very tight end heavy draft.
It was
with Tyler Warren, Colston Loveland, Harold Fannin, Olamide. Or not Olamide. The guy from over in the Chargers.
Oh, yeah. Orlando. God, I'm gonna screw.
I know. I'm
Orlande Gadsden.
Yeah.
Orlande Gadsden. Yeah, he's.
Even the kid on the Jets. What's his name?
Oh yeah, Mason Taylor.
Yeah,
he's putting it.
My God.
And speaking of Loveland too, hey, look who shows up with some real big moments in this game.
I know.
This was a huge rookie game again for Loveland. Oh my God, Luther Burden is that I loved watching. It's simple pass from Caleb out to the right side,
and he just missed.
And he just does just a whoop, just
a
two
guys miss,
a hop over, quick little spin, and he's just over there for the first down. I'm like, why would anybody look at Zacchaeus and be like, yeah, we need to start him over? But why would you ever do that?
I don't know why Zacchaeus is still in, to be honest.
I get it as the 4th wide receiver. I get it when they go 4 wide. When they go 3 wide and he's the slot, it doesn't make any sense.
3 targets, no receptions.
That's the thing. Yeah,
come on.
He's just a blocker. That's all he is. A blocker, a special teams guy in depth.
I don't think he's back next year.
No, I don't think. I think
the draft another one.
The experiment has come and gone. They can see where their bread's been buttered now with Moore, with obviously Adunze, and now with Burden taking over. It's something. It's incredible to watch this Bears team throw the ball.
It is, and I've
never said that before.
It's so much fun, and watching it in person, that was the thing that I was
that must have been something
thrilled to watch. Was just being able to finally see Caleb in person,
right,
and just seeing this offense and seeing a Bears offense throw the ball as well as they've been able ever.
Modern day offense.
Yes. It was just music to my eyes because I was watching it.
I love it.
Real quick, I do want to talk about we got to talk about the defense as well because it's crazy when they're still dealing with injuries. Kyler Gordon out for the regular season, might make it for the playoffs, which sucks. But can we just admit that C.J. Gardner-Johnson might have been the greatest signing by maybe anybody in season signing? Because this guy came in here and he just took over that role in the secondary, and he is looking phenomenal. Dennis Allen is scheming him in the right ways.
Oh, he loves that. That's his boy.
Oh my God.
That is his like gadget where he's like, I can use him everywhere, and he is just he floats everywhere effortlessly. He knows where to be. He understands what to do. That interception was fantastic. Like he gets it, and it's crazy because how many teams has he been on now? How many times has he been cut?
Yeah,
like too many to count almost at this point. And yet you hook him up back with Dennis Allen, where really it was kind of like his best of days, I would say.
Yeah.
Back in the Saints days.
And we're starting to almost see it again.
It's back again. And that was when he was like a starter.
Yeah,
that was like when he was like a number 2. You're asking him to play nickel now where he's like, wait, I don't have to actually worry about the outside dudes that much. I can just kind of sit here and blitz, and then I can just kind of play zone and just worry about the pick. It's like, yeah, man, do whatever you want. Go whatever you want. Like he's got there's a lot of freedom there, and he has made a huge impact in so many ways, and I'll be honest. I sat here and thought, I'm like, this isn't anything, and clearly it might be the move.
I thought to me it was a signing. I'm like,
right,
but then like again, like going back and being reunited with Dennis Allen, like it really just kind of turned his career around, and then even like Nashawn Wright, probably one of the greatest stories in the NFL going today. Just it never worked out in Dallas. Was only on the practice squad with the Vikings. Loses his coach.
Coach Beam. Yeah,
and he's playing. He's got Pro Bowl votes. Like he's up there.
Would not let that guy walk away. If if you have to pay him, I mean that's the thing is like if you have to pay him at this point, I would say if you're telling me, well, who do you keep between Stevenson and Wright? I mean, you paid Gordon. I might pay Wright and let Stevenson walk. I'd at least make it a competition.
You might have to. And I mean, I'm very excited to once we get into that conversation, like after the during the offseason, because there are going to be a lot of guys hitting up their contracts this offseason that we're going to have to discuss about. And it's going to be interesting. But
I mean, Austin Booker even showed up in this game too, getting a couple of sacks there. Like. Kids starting to still show some stuff.
DeMarco Jackson.
You can't let him walk.
You can't.
You can't let that dude go.
I mean, he's played phenomenal.
He is a behemoth.
Have
you seen his picture too? His traps. He's like got no neck because of how bulky he is. If you look at his picture, like unless he's flexing or something, that man must be like a workout machine in the gym. And he's only like 6'1", 230.
I think he's wearing shoulder pads.
Exactly.
Freaking picture.
My God. He has no regard for his own safety, which kind of worrisome in some way, but like he just goes and makes a play.
Funny enough, another former Dennis Allen kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's only been in the league for 3 years. And
seems to know the defense, seems very smart. He smothered Judkins in that whole game. Judkins had nowhere to run. They couldn't get anything.
He couldn't do anything.
No. And then he had the sack. He just went flying in and just like, I'm going to eat you. And if I was Shator, he'd like, God.
Yeah, Judkins, 12 carries, 21 yards. Didn't even average 2 yards a carry.
Like, it's just, this defense, for all the mediocrity that they have had at moments, sure.
Mm-hmm.
There are those moments like this game here and the few against like Dallas and stuff like that where you just see the impact can be made, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of, it's, we'll talk about the NBA probably more on Wednesday and stuff, but it's like NBA stuff where it's like defense, regular season, playoff defense, that's where things really kind of kick up.
Yeah.
And if this defense going into the playoffs can be looking like this right now with turnovers being made, we might be looking at the Bears floating right into maybe NFC Championship. Maybe we have that discussion about being at the granddaddy of them all. Maybe
we might
being at the dance.
I think.
God, I'm gonna look like such an idiot after all of this. Which I know. We've gotten your emails. I get it. I'm super wrong about this team. I was dead wrong about this. We were all dead wrong about this team.
8-9 wins, maybe.
You were dead wrong about it. You didn't even. You did not.
What? Yeah, I did.
No, not you. I'm talking to not you.
Oh,
I'm talking to the fans here. Don't worry. Don't attack me.
Like, geez, bro.
You, the fans. You didn't even believe this team was gonna have double-digit wins. No way.
No.
I knew you were saying 9-8.
I said like 8, 9, and 9 and 8.
Yeah.
But
Look at that. I don't want to get you mad.
It's sitting at 10 wins over here.
Yeah.
10-4.
There's no way any of you fans were out there saying they're going to win 10. I know some of you were. To you, congratulations.
Thank you.
Most of you. Most of you were not saying double digits. Most of you were going like 8 and 9, 7 and 10, 9 and 8.
Well, I think because everyone had way too high expectations last year.
Of course.
And we were all like, 10 wins. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, no, this sucks. This is the worst season of my life.
Absolutely. All it takes is a coach.
We didn't have high expectations. We were excited, but we didn't have high expectations, and they are exceeding all the expectations.
Yeah.
And it is just, it's
what do you got to say now, Chris Broussard, huh? What do you got to say now?
Yeah.
Shador's going to outplay Caleb Williams. The Bears will win, but Shador will out. Really? Okay.
Clown. God, get out of here.
And I thought Rob Parker was the bad one.
Those two are just like complete Bears haters, and I love them mixing Danny into that mix because Danny's just praising the Bears, and I love.
He sticks up.
I gotta talk to him because he came on our show and he offered to pay for Layla and Marshall's ticket to go to the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I went. So give him $100. I should text him. All right, that's gonna do it for our Bears talk. Victory Monday today. Bears defeating the Browns 31-3. Bears are now 10-4 on the season. We're gonna have a fun week because we got
a very common theme.
Packers are just back. We're gonna be playing the Packers again. And I can't say we. I'm sorry. That is not. I don't play for this team. I love the team. But we have Packers, Bears again, prime time on Saturday night, and we're going to be talking about that throughout the week. When we come around the corner, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to break into more of the NFL, probably more about like this playoff picture.
Who's healthy?
Who's healthy? Pick your number because we don't know who the hell's healthy. So we're going to talk about that all next here on Blow the Whistle on SportsSoundChicago.com.
Chicago sports for sure.
SportsSoundChicago.com.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream by cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When car dealers fight for your business, you win. AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live. Real-time Auto Judo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offer on any car you want. It's free and anonymous. Only the dealer you select as the winner of your Auto Judo fight receives your contact info. You're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com. Dealers fight, you say.
Yo, check it out. We got the finest pizza in all the land. Italian Fiesta is on deck, and I'm telling you, it's a hit. These pies don't miss. No matter what time you get the munchies. Pepperoni, extra cheese, turkey Italian sausage, they got all the toppings. Italian Fiesta delivers until midnight during the week and 1 a.m. on the weekends. Plus, you can use your Uber Eats or Grubhub if you got the app. And if you ain't rocking with the pizza that night, try one of their sandwiches or pasta. And they have plenty of side dishes, just like me, if you know what I mean. Hop online and go to ItalianFiesta.com or call 773-684-2222. Piece of pizza, that is.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool and darts team. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All the ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
You've tried the hit places, but they leave you hungry with an empty wallet. That's where Gretel comes in. They got what you really want. Visit their chic, lounge-like gastropub and try one of Chicago's top burgers, the Gretel Griddle Burger. An house-made bun and garlic aioli set this one apart from the rest. And don't miss half-price oysters, 4 to 6, Monday through Thursday, with rotating drafts, craft cocktails, and portions that don't skimp. This is one of Logan Square's best-kept secrets. Monday through Thursday, 11 to midnight. Friday and Saturday, open till 1. 2833 West Armitage. Gretel. Let's make this a night. Visit GretelChicago.com for menu and more.
Welcome back to Blow the Whistle here on SportsTownChicago.com. Tyler and Andrew here with you on this Football Friday.
Yes.
Because we just talked about the Bears defeating the Browns, improving to 10-4 on the year, back in the top of the NFC North. And now we got to go through the rest of the NFL because with the Bears' record and stuff like that, this kind of affects everything. And just there's a lot of craziness going on in the NFL. And let's talk first about the 2 ACLs that were torn yesterday. And that is one.
2 of many.
Patrick Mahomes, the biggest one, where out for the year. And he might be out for a lot of next year. And first time Chiefs are eliminated from playoffs since, what was it, 2018 or 2014?
Unbelievable.
And so that long run, ladies and gentlemen, it is over. Did you see? Oh, my God. Maybe I'll wait for off the rip. No, I'll just say it real quick. It's related to it.
Okay.
Because the Chargers defeated the Chiefs,
correct,
and eliminated them 16-13. Mm-hmm. But the Chargers' social media team is probably the best out of anything.
Oh, I did.
Did you see it?
I didn't see this. I heard about it. Yeah.
So it was a scene from SpongeBob, and Mr. Krabs is driving SpongeBob.
Yeah.
SpongeBob is the Chiefs, and he's driving past, and he drives past SpongeBob's house. And on top of the house says playoffs. He's like, oh, I think you missed the turn, Mr. Krabs. And Mr. Krabs is the NFL. He's like, nah, we're fine. He's like, far out. He's like, where are we going? He's like, far out, my friend. Far out. And you see him driving, and it's going to a location, and it just says Cancun. It was the greatest thing. And then they found another one where they took NFL Network's all their picks, and it's like one analyst picked the Chargers, and it was all the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And it was this meme. It was just like, so guys, what have we learned today? Like, what have we learned? Like, they hit both of those in the same day right after their win over the Chiefs, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
Slipped that one. Almost. I corrected myself. Hey, that's not as close as some of the David stuff. He bleeps himself, but there's a little times that I'm like, yeah,
we've all done.
If I just raise the volume,
exactly.
But yeah, so Patrick Mahomes out for the year. It is. They're riding out the last 3 weeks of the NFL.
That's it. That's kind of it at this point. Like, and this was something that we all, I think, over the last couple of weeks, we kind of saw coming down the pipeline, right? Like, not the injury itself. Obviously, the injury is unfortunate. Like, Patrick Mahomes has been a very sturdy and durable quarterback for all of what his career has been, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And that is really a testament to the Chiefs, like, in their way of building that offensive line to protect him. It's just this team this year, obviously, something's been off. And a lot of it, I think, has to do with the age issue with some of their players, right?
Right.
The fact that their receiving core, whilst has some special on it, it's nothing that would be. It's special in the way of like, oh, that's nice. It's not special in like, wow, that's impressive. Like that unfortunately is not there. And then you look at that defense, and they're trying their hardest. That defense is really giving it its all.
They're trying, man.
But you're not getting the best performances from Chris Jones, Karlaftis, from Bolton, from McDuffie. A lot of these guys, unfortunately, have just had very kind of average, mediocre performances when they've really needed to step up.
And I think it's just a lot of, and you said like the age. It's just like these guys are getting older, and
not a lot of them are old.
No.
It's just that some of them are just not performing. But the older guys like a Jones, obviously Kelsey, you can just see that there's a lot of wear and tear on them that I think is starting to affect how they play.
I think he retires. I don't know.
I have to imagine you're 36 years old. You're one of the best tight ends. You've got a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah.
You solidified yourself as one of the top guys.
You've already got, what, 4 Super Bowls with the Chiefs?
Three. You've got 3. Yeah, I mean,
still.
You've done
More
it.
than your brother.
Yeah, exactly. You've done it. You have achieved a great milestone in your career. You have the Hall of Fame unlocked. At this point, do your podcast, invest in your businesses, make those next steps in being
have a happily marriage with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think many people would complain about that.
No, who would? I mean, my God, Josh Allen, congratulations too, by the way.
Yeah, he's gonna be a dad.
Gonna be a dad now. It's awesome for you and Haley Steinfeld. Lucky man.
Yeah.
Pays to be famous and tall, I guess.
Damn you for being handsome and good at sports.
And over 6 feet.
Don't get that twisted. I love my wife. I'm short, unathletic, and I still got a good one. So.
I'm single.
It's okay. Hey. Who cares?
Exactly.
You know what? These athletes wish they had our life.
5-footer for life, baby.
Yes. Screw them tall kings.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Short king season, baby.
That's right. We keep them warm at night. That's what we do.
We keep them warm at night.
But no, just for the Chiefs' sake, unfortunately for them, I think this is kind of that down period which we saw with Brady, right?
Yeah.
And the Patriots, where you won your 3 Super Bowls. They were still making the Super Bowl still at that point, but you weren't winning them, right? They lost to the Eagles last year. They don't make it this year. All right, you probably maybe at some point make it back in a few years. And then what happens? They figure it out.
Right.
And they just start running the table. Now, will Andy Reid be here for that? Is the question. That's ultimately if you're going in that direction of mindset, oh yeah, no, Brady did that too. We'll be fine. Because I think Mahomes is that next Brady kind of quarterback.
Oh, 100%.
But will he have his coach here with him? That's the ultimate thing.
That would be the interesting part, and that's another.
Andy Reid's not Belichick.
No. Oh God, no. But I mean,
thank God.
Yeah. But I mean,
talk about
you gotta talk about that too. It's just
and all the pieces
Andy Reid's
too
been here for a while.
Yeah.
So I mean,
pieces will change if he stays there with the Chiefs throughout his contract. Or
next year, they'll probably have an off year. I mean, this was their off year, but they're gonna have another one.
I think they could still have a good year. It's just it will
they might
probably
they might not have Mahomes for the whole season.
No, so they may end up going 8-8, or maybe this is where Gardner Minshew has his moment, like we saw with Matt Castle.
Yeah,
I mean, my God, that for those that don't forget, Brady got hurt. Matt Castle had a year.
And he'll be the next quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, get $60 million, and Josh McDaniels will get another head coaching job.
Yeah, right.
I don't think he will, but
no, I don't think so.
But no, it's unfortunate. A lot of people, I'm sure, are very excited now for it. It sucks because you don't know how Mahomes is going to come back, and I don't want to see him get hurt and not be the same quarterback.
No, he's been great.
I want him to be a great quarterback because it helps the NFL and it makes it fun to watch.
Exactly. He kind of literally changed the game a little bit, and he's getting that quote unquote GOAT status so far.
He makes the Hall of Fame right now if he retires.
Oh, absolutely. There's
first ballot.
There's no shadow of a doubt. Let's talk about the other one that is a huge factor, and that is Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons tore. They confirmed it this morning, but if you guys saw it, you knew something.
He
snapped.
It was pretty bad.
It was bad. So now you lose Micah Parsons, which was the Packers' biggest addition before the season started, and now you are sitting at 9-5-1.
9-4-1.
9-4-1.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And so yes, so now and the NFC North is just so tight where you got the 9-4-1 Packers, 8-6 Lions, and then the 10-4 Bears, where it's losing out on Micah is gonna be interesting to see how they can adapt, and that's gonna be tough because he was a huge part of that defense.
12.5 sacks. I mean, says it all.
And that sucks too because you spent all that money on him, traded those picks. I mean, not as much as you guys should have traded,
right?
But now that this is going to factor into next season too, where you're not going to have him next year, and you need to figure something out because, like we said, this NFC North is going to get better and better. I mean, with the Bears, with the Lions, God knows what the heck going to happen with the Vikings. So,
right.
But that's a huge loss. So that's where it's going to be interesting as far as how the Packers, one, can play against the Bears on Saturday and then just finish out the rest of this year, because we were talking about how there could be 3 playoff teams coming out of the North, the NFC North.
Very well could
And
be.
right now, this changes a lot because the Lions are right there, and the Lions could sneak past you and be the second team in the North to make playoffs. So
They just have to play well enough at this point if you're the Lions. And I'm not saying, look, the Packers can still find a way to come out of this with a playoff and maybe even still win the division, right?
Right.
It's just losing Micah Parsons is losing that one threat that takes on a double team that draws in a lot of opportunity for the rest of the guys.
Right.
And obviously he still creates havoc the way he does is unbelievable. But now you're asking Rashawn Gary and Lucas Van Ness and Quay Walker, right? All of these dudes that they have that are talented.
Right.
They're all talented, but now they need to step up more than ever to help pick up the slack for what he provided. And I'm just talking about on the pass rush side. Because, again, the offense did not... Jordan Love is the most baffling dude I'm watching who plays like an MVP for one game and then will completely go away the next.
So inconsistent.
It's I want to give him props, but
I do
every
too.
time
Even as a Bears fan,
I know.
Because he looked great against the Bears last week, but again against he has those moments where he will just show up and look like the stud that he could be.
Yeah,
and then he just looks like the dud that he also could be.
It's just oh my God, it's just so frustrating. And that's the thing too, right? Is that if this defense is not at its peak and he's not playing well, the Packers could find themselves starting to get blown out in these last few games.
They really could.
Because if he's not on his mark, we've seen how, look at this, how this game went. Denver, felt like Denver this game was closer than it should have been for a while there. And Denver all of a sudden started to take it away.
Yeah, towards that end, the last handful of minutes in the fourth quarter. That's when I got to catch it because we just got back from the game.
Right.
But no, I mean that's the thing. The Packers could have still won this game, and the Broncos are one of those teams where I'm like, yes, they're 12-2.
I don't get it,
but they're not. Pretty 12-2.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. But
Bo Nix plays like an MVP all of a sudden.
Whenever he decides to feel like it, and
right.
And then it's just Sean Payton too. He's just a hell of a coach, and I think that's a lot what it is. I don't think they make a deep run. I mean, the AFC is kind of wild.
That's the thing. I feel like this is the team that we go they should lose in the first round, and then they end up winning the damn thing.
I know that would be our luck.
And then I'm going to sit here and say, "Oh, geez, easy."
I'm mad.
I know. Frustrated with the Broncos.
I hate them.
But then I'm going to sit here and say, "Well, they're going to win it all," and then they're going to lose in the first round because they only score 10 points.
Yeah, right.
They're going to get blown out.
Well, you talk about the AFC.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on the Jaguars, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, no, you shouldn't. Why would
no?
Why
you
would
should
you sleep on them? We just thought they were going to be one of the worst teams in their division, and now they're leading the division.
That's what It's funny. I was talking to my cousin about this, who's the Browns fan.
Makes no
and
sense.
I asked him I never got a chance to ask you did you like the whole idea of trading back? And he's like, well, no, because I really wanted Travis Hunter, and I thought that they were going to draft Travis Hunter and then draft Shador,
right?
And, get that because it worked out in Cincy.
Get the dynamic duo
exactly. And then I told him too. I'm like, well, what the worst part of it is that when they made that trade, we were saying well, at least the Browns will get a top 5 draft pick, and now you're going to get your own top 5 draft pick, but your second round is not, or your second first round is going to be more in the teens.
Yeah, it might be in the 20s.
It might be in the 20s.
I mean,
that's where I'm like, oh man, the Browns can't get a damn break, but they just.
They've done it to themselves, and that's on.
Oh, yeah,
I put that on.
You have Deshaun Watson still on your freaking roster.
I just I know it's the Jets, but Trevor Lawrence played well enough in this game.
6 total touchdowns.
6 touchdowns, 5 in the air, 20 for 32 for 330 yards. He's never looked this good, I don't think, in a long time. Not since his second year in, I would say.
The sickening thing is I had him benched on my fantasy. Well, I wasn't going to start him over Mahomes.
Right. Why would you?
I still won.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's just I don't know what to make of the Jaguars again. Are they legit? Can they really do that much damage? Because their defense plays really well. And I know it was the Jets, but again, he played well enough Then he got Steve Wilkes fired.
Yeah, I know.
Like Aaron Glenn had no choice but to be like, I have to let you go. You just let Trevor Lawrence just play like a superstar.
Well, and not to mention, the Jets don't have any interceptions.
No.
0 team interceptions.
They traded away the one guy that could.
Yeah, I know. That's the big. That was the biggest. I mean, he deserved to get fired. Unfortunately, and I feel bad for Aaron Glenn, but he also decided to take that job. He should have just been like, you know what, I'll stay in Detroit for another year.
I mean, that's the thing is that Aaron Glenn. I still think he's a good coach, but I watched that game, like the highlights of it. I'm not seeing progress.
Also,
like in the little parts.
I just want to throw it out there.
Yeah.
Where David was trying to scare us because he said he heard from a source that people in Detroit were saying that Aaron Glenn will be a better head coach than Ben Johnson.
I remember that.
How's that working?
Again, I'm attributing a lot of this to the fact that it's the Jets.
It's the Jets, and Ben Johnson came in one of the better situations.
Yeah, they. Well, I will say this: both of them fell into situations that felt right.
Yeah,
where the Jets have this great defense, but their offense is lacking. And Ben Johnson fell into an offense that looked good on paper. They just needed some structure, and they needed to get that defense together. Now, the beautiful thing is, he brings in a defensive coordinator that's been a former head coach and kind of understands his role.
Yeah.
Problem with Aaron Glenn is he's bringing in a lot of guys that, and Steve Wilkes has been a head coach too, but only for a minute really in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with Carolina too, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was also there too.
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
But that's the other. But his guys were kind of like, yeah, but the experience isn't as much the defining role. And Steve Wilkes is a good defensive coordinator. You put him on a Jets team that didn't really have a lot, then you take it away with the trading away of Williams and Gardner. Now you give him less.
Right.
What do you expect?
Right.
So I don't know. There's no sympathy to the Jets, unfortunately, because this all goes down to Woody Johnson being a terrible owner. But again, for Jacksonville's sake, I mean, I think they're going to win the division. I think so. I think at this point, I mean, that's another one that's tough because look at Houston.
Well, here. So this is what I wanted. I wanted to get into this a little bit, and we'll get it. We got 5
Sorry, I know we
no.
took it all over.
No. We don't have this. We don't have to elaborate a lot. But
yeah.
Marshall pointed this out to me, and I wasn't even I didn't even look that far. The NFL did a fantastic job with how they scheduled Week 18 because let's look into Week 18 right now. Last week of this year, there's a handful of matchups that can factor this division win. So let's start off with you got all these are flex games, so we're
peeking in a little bit here, folks, but still.
But you got Lions and Bears,
yes,
ending it off for their season. Then the other one is Chargers Broncos. Again, 2 teams that could be depending where they're sitting there could factor in the division.
That's interesting.
You also look at where is it? Oh, Ravens Steelers, another one where because the AFC North has not been the greatest, that could also factor in Seahawks Niners. That could all. I mean, right now it's not looking so much, but who knows what the rest of the last 2 weeks could be?
If the Rams lose a few more games and Seattle and San Francisco figure it out too.
Yeah.
They're in a 3-way head-to-head tie potentially going into this week where the Rams have to beat the Cardinals and then one of them has to win out on that for somebody to be the division winner.
There's chaos right there.
Yeah.
That could have. And
God, that's gonna be cool.
The one that I don't think any of us was expecting, the NFC South. You got the 7-7 Panthers right now.
Can everybody please stop being the ACC of the NFL? Knock it off.
This could factor the division.
This should not have happened this year.
Panthers and Bucks, man.
That makes sense.
No one would have thought. And then the last one,
makes sense.
Colts and Texans. That's another one. What I list 5-6 games
basically
that weekend between Saturday, because remember everyone, that's Saturday or Sunday.
I mean, you gotta even I have to factor this in too. Because, I don't know what the Cowboys can do. But let's say they go on a run. And the Eagles, who have completely short-sighted themselves this year, just flop away. Suddenly, the Giants and the Cowboys game becomes something. And the Washington and the Eagles game become something.
It could definitely be so. Because let's see. So the Eagles, because of their up and down,
They're 9-5 right now,
they're 9-5,
and the Cowboys are 6-7-1.
They have Commanders, then Bills, then Commanders again. Cowboys, they have. So let's see if we're going into before leading us to Week 18. Chargers, Commanders, Giants. So like,
it's a tougher run, but if you find a way to win,
it still could end up being one.
Yeah.
And has this season not been the most chaotic NFL season that we've ever seen?
Nuts.
It's drunk.
Essentially,
it's drinking any liquor you could think of. It's on Hennessy.
This train has gone off the tracks onto another set of tracks, and now it's falling to another set of tracks. Because this is, like you said, all the matchups that just right now, look like they count. By the end of the season, we could be looking at a lot of significant moves in this. Like, listen, Dolphins, Patriots could suddenly become a factor, considering that Buffalo just beat the Patriots in an incredible comeback, by the way.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I did. Josh
We were
Allen
watching
again.
they had the
Holy
scores
cow.
up on the game, and I was just like, wow. I'm like, damn. Then also,
I thought they were done. I thought they were cooked. And all of a sudden, here comes Josh Allen, and he's just marching them down the field. Dawson Knox becomes his favorite guy for the end zone. And I'm going, they can't. No, they're not going to. Oh, wow, they came back. I was shocked.
Well, here, you know what? Even talking about that, so we were talking about the NFC South, the Panthers-Bucks game. Not only could that factor in, obviously, the division winner.
I can't believe you said that.
I know.
It shouldn't be a sentence.
With how I don't even know how to explain it. How odd that division itself is. We could be seeing the Saints-Falcons game being important because if the Bucks and the Panthers start losing up until that game, and the Falcons just beat the Bucks, for God's sake, this is another game that could be really factoring everything.
And he's going to sit right there. Mr. David Dexter's going to sit right there so mad out of his mind because he so desperately wants them to lose out so that Raheem Morris gets fired. And he wants the new quarterback and all the, or not new quarterback, but he wants better draft picks and all that. And if they somehow win the division and make the playoffs, he is going to sit here with the biggest stink on his face.
He's gonna be pissed.
And just be like,
I hate it.
Yeah, it's
well, especially because
he's going to be so upset.
When I told him what I heard, the rumors that if the Packers and LaFleur decide to separate ways, LaFleur's first call is going to be coming from Atlanta. And he would take LaFleur. I would take LaFleur. I mean, not right now. I like my head coach.
I was going to say.
I'm happy with my head coach.
Yeah.
You guys can take whatever the hell you want.
Right.
But in his case, I think anyone would take Matt LaFleur.
Well, listen, if you're saying that, I mean, this is just on the speculation chart, in the rumor chart, you were saying that Matt LaFleur is possibly getting tossed. Kevin Stefanski is likely getting tossed too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if this Mike Tomlin stuff is there, if there is a reality to where they go separate ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the top 3 head coaching candidates, I would say, right there off the bat.
Oh, easily.
That anybody, if you're looking for a new guy, you should be calling them. So
yeah.
If you're Arizona, if you are Cleveland, if you are Atlanta, you're calling those coaches. If you're Cleveland and letting Stefanski go, you're stupid. But if you're saying we can go get Matt LaFleur, I mean, great, awesome. But that's the kind of thing like these teams are going to need because they all need structure. They all need, like, and the Giants are another one too. The Giants are going to need structure. They need somebody that's coming in. I have a plan. I have an idea. I know what I do. I know what we are. I'm going to establish it, and that's how we're going to be.
Yeah.
So it's wild though that we're sitting here and we're looking at this and we're going, God, if nobody wants to win, if that's really what this comes down to, then somebody could just fall ass backwards into a division title and then a playoff berth.
Yeah.
When this suddenly becomes like we shouldn't let the group of 5 in. Nobody who has a losing record should be in the playoffs. Nobody.
This has been a beautiful season of the NFL, though, because we're seeing. I mean, it sucks for everyone's parlays that probably did the division winners because there's no way in hell you guys are anyone's sitting right. There's probably some sicko that is going to have this right because I swear to God, we always see it, or like they have like the 2-year-long parlay.
No, of course, yeah. I'm sitting on it, baby. It's gonna hit. Watch.
His first leg was the the Lakers bubble championship game, and now they're just waiting for Shohei Ohtani's home run in the World Series next year, and he's got the Vikings winning the Super Bowl or some crap like that. But no, the NFL did a beautiful job of scheduling Week 18 because
I mean,
we're all gonna be pulling our hairs.
Yeah,
but
it's a little bit of luck. But this turns out to be maybe the most important week of the NFL in I don't know how many years.
And look at this too: is that you gotta see. More so in a playoff aspect is that you have 3 new head coaches, first-year head coaches that are talking about a playoff push or at least a playoff appearance, with the Jags, with the Bears, with the. You could save Vrabel, but he's been out of it for a while.
Still a new coach,
but still a new coach. Yeah. So this has turned out to be a fabulous NFL season. I cannot wait until we start getting closer to the playoffs.
Well, yeah, and what was it I heard? Love him or hate him, depends on how you want to see him. I like the guy, and Cowherd, he was the one I've always heard say that according to the research, it's 6 new teams always come into. I think it's 6 new teams always make the playoffs every year in the NFL.
Yeah,
there's always 6 new teams, so it's looking like that's going to be the case again this year.
Easily.
We could be the fact that we're looking at Carolina possibly getting into this now, right? Chicago right now has solidified their position. They're in it. They have a playoff position right now.
They should.
The NFC. They should. It's going to take a lot for them to lose that spot right now. They're at least in the wild card.
They will. That win against the Packers should already solidify, even if they lose out. But I don't see that happening.
No, at 10-4 right now, I feel like a wild card spot. They have that locked up.
I don't know. I'm still very confident in them against the Niners.
I am too. Brock
Purdy
Purdy looked like a god, but he played against the Titans. Sell me on something else, please.
Yeah. So
you have a better chance of selling me 50% off on car insurance.
You might as well put. Are we streaming? Yeah.
What happened?
Oh yeah. No. Well, you need to come in.
Did we break down?
I don't know.
What's going on?
Hey, you can come in here. What's up?
There's a student here that needed some help, and we'll see if Tyler can help.
Oh, okay. No, here we'll hit a commercial break.
Yeah, we'll go.
And I'll go check in to see what they need. No, it's all good. But we kind of already went over it, everybody. We just that Week 18 is going to be pure chaos.
It's pretty clear that the NFL, whatever you want to think of this season right now, it's week 15 has proven to be there's going to be a lot more to come through these last 3 games that we've got now of the season. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, hey, since there's someone that needs help, should we just end it here?
We can, yeah.
All right, yeah, just because I don't know how long. There's only 2 of us.
We'll do the college football kind of talk. We'll do all of that on Wednesday. Because obviously,
our last segment was just going to be like a sports jambalaya off the rails.
We'll work because listen, we know the awards, the Heisman stuff. I got a ton of emails for the Pavia stuff that I'm not going to pull them out, but we can certainly talk about all of that and more so on Wednesday, and then Friday.
And I think David would want to be there for it.
I'm sure he
needs to be here for this.
And then obviously college football for Friday and stuff like that, just to kind of let everybody know.
So we will continue this, and trust me, we're gonna have a lot more to talk about on Wednesday.
Plus whatever else happens at this point. My God,
it's pure chaos.
There's sports news dropping like crazy left and right. It's in the seasons are not. Baseball's going on in the off season. Holy cow!
Yeah, the winter meetings has been crazy. So we're gonna have a loaded show for you guys on Wednesday. It's just we're shorthanded and on all levels.
We got the NFL out there.
We got the most important.
And that's the thing. It's just after Sunday. Real quick before we got in there, we got the Monday night game. We want to preview that just real fast.
Let's talk about it real quick. So
real fast. Dolphins and Steelers. I'm just to put something out there for everybody because it's one game for the night.
Yeah, so it should be an okay game, but
I'll take Dolphins.
Here's the thing, guys. If you love chaos like we do, Miami wins this game.
I'm hoping.
I'm
so hoping.
Actually, no, we want the Steelers to win because then they'll be tied again with the Ravens. No. We want the Steelers to win. I don't want this crap, okay? Give me the chaos.
But what if they lose?
If they lose,
They lose.
oh God.
Is that
So
the
let's
end
see.
for Tomlin? Does that save Mike McDaniel's job? Like what? There's so many implications
Wait a
that
minute.
are underlying on all
No.
of this.
Hey, I'm wrong here. Ravens are now 7-7.
Right. Correct.
So if Steelers win, this helps their case of the.
Yes.
So
yeah.
if they lose, this ties everything,
Right.
and then we bring the chaos.
Yes, absolutely. So we
So-
want Miami to win, which is entirely possible because Akane, how do you say his name?
A-Chain.
A-Chain.
Yeah.
I'm never going to get that right. It should be Akane. A-Chain, this dude's running out of his mind right now.
He is.
Boy's going to get a bag, and I don't trust Aaron Rodgers still.
I don't either. I don't, and there's not enough weapons.
I don't really
over there.
trust Tua either, so I don't.
Tua turned the ball over. Sorry.
Tua might have hurt her.
Yeah. Just
I'm
hang it
sorry.
up.
That was low-
he needs to
that
hang
was
it up.
low-hanging fruit. I apologize.
No, he deserves it. He needs to hang it up, and I love you. You're a great guy.
Also,
but-
TJ Watt's out too.
Oh God, we didn't even talk about that. Yeah. So
So much. We'll probably have to cover all this more on Wednesday and Friday.
Wednesday we're gonna get more into depth with it, but
God,
I have the Steelers winning. They should win, but that would bring in more chaos if they lose.
I'm gonna say. I know it's in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Steelers win.
It's gonna be cold, I think.
I just it wouldn't shock me if Miami was just like on the ground and A-Chain is just like having a game.
Yeah,
Like
I think so.
if I'll say this, if he runs for over 150 yards and has 3 touchdowns, I think that's what puts the Dolphins in the win.
Yeah,
And if Rodgers has 2 touchdowns and only a pick, then Steelers win the game.
I agree.
There's something to throw on your Monday parlay if you want.
There you go, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
stink at betting, so take it for what you will. Don't be blaming me.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us today here at Blow the Whistle. We talked about the Bears, the NFL chaos, and we are going to, we promise, I'll be back on Wednesday. So I think, I loved filling in, but I also missed you boys. And I had
We
a lot
missed
to
you
talk
too,
about. I
man.
know.
Yeah.
I was I had a lot to
We
say.
didn't even get to talk. I wanted to be able to mention too in the off the rail stuff. Congratulations to your Cornhuskers basketball team.
Yeah. Nebraska ball.
Let's save that for Wednesday for
You're
sure.
making me happier since I just saw Dylan Raiola enter the transfer portal. So at least I got that
We're
going.
gonna have to talk about that too.
That's going to be probably another.
Now my team's got 2 quarterbacks to potentially pick from between Lagway and possibly Underwood. And which one do you love better? I don't know. It's the final rose for The Bachelor. Final football.
See what
for-
Lane Kiffin
Yeah,
can pull out of his hat.
Get them both.
So yeah,
Get them both.
but with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay positive, be positive, surround yourself with positivity and positive things.
Be
will
safe
happen
out there
to you.
too.
Be safe, be warm. Try not to get in trouble. Okay, just don't do it. Try not to. Okay. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, for me, Tyler Butterball Buterball,
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
everyone have a great start to the week, and we will talk to your beautiful selves on Wednesday. You'll see our beautiful faces on Wednesday. Same bad time, same bad channel, right here at sportsdownchicago.com.
Let's have a little